I never thought my quiet mornings would turn into a neighborhood war. But that's exactly what happened when I walked outside one sunny morning, coffee in hand, and found my driveway completely blocked, not by a car or construction, but by a bizarre jungle of potted plants, bushes, and even small trees lined up like a green barricade. My truck was trapped, and I stood there in disbelief until I spotted my new neighbor, Karen, standing at her porch with a proud smile. When I asked her what was going on, she calmly said she thought my driveway looked too empty, and that planting greenery would benefit the environment. She never asked, never warned, just decided my property was her project. I told her politely this was private land and she needed to remove them. But she crossed her arms and said, "Nature belongs to everyone," before walking away. I was furious, but instead of removing the plants, I decided to play her game, just bigger. Over the next week, I bought soil, seeds, and dozens of fast-growing trees and hedges. Every day, I worked quietly, planting them along the exact edge of her yard, creating a thick wall of green that slowly rose higher than her fence, blocking her view completely. Neighbors began to notice, and some even helped me water them. Birds nested, flowers bloomed, and the wall became a mini forest. Karen complained to the council, but they confirmed the plants were entirely on my property, nothing she could do. She fumed every time she saw me, but I just smiled and kept planting. Then, a month later, the twist came. Karen put her house up for sale. She couldn't stand living behind what the neighborhood now called the Great Green Wall. The new owners, a sweet elderly couple, who loved the privacy and even offered to help maintain the plants. My driveway is clear again, my mornings are peaceful, and Karen's little act of environmental improvement ended up pushing her right out of the neighborhood. As I sip my coffee now, looking at my green wall swaying in the breeze, I can't help but think, if you plant problems for others, don't be surprised when they take root and grow back at you. If this happened to you, would you fight back the same way? Or take an even bigger revenge?